Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and not digitally pictured on your screen, is every time producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with California Dream in the 1973-74 California Golden Seals. Almost called them the Golden Eagles. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, Part 16. Jeff, we're currently 12-5-1 through 18 games. You got us in second place in the league.
Yep. Actually, I think we might be first in winning percentage. We're a couple of games in hand over Boston. So how do you plan on screwing this up, Adam?
Injuring everybody, obviously. So, yeah, you can see Ulf Nielsen's actually become our number one center, which is interesting. And Andres...
Oh, on the depth chart, yeah. Lemaire's injured at the moment, so that might have pulled him down a little bit. Yeah, Nielsen, well, they're both at 4 stars now.
Just got to update.
And Nielsen still has a little bit of potential left.
Yeah. But, I mean, we're still looking pretty good team overall. Not too much need to adjust. I think we're just kind of going to fly through some of this stuff. Yeah, I don't want to adjust. Yeah, Savard you just have playing. That's number one center. Okay. We're just going to kind of go here.
Yeah, Savard, he's in there for Lemaire, so as soon as Lemaire is
back in
Lemaire's at 80% in day-to-day, so yeah.
1-0 win over Minnesota. We'll leave Milosh in for back-to-backs. See if we can get him a little bit warmed up. 2-1 loss to Detroit, though. Just, okay. 2 even strength goals.
Defending cup champions, and Gordie Howe is still hanging around at 45.
Yeah, we did outshoot them, so it's not like we're playing bad. And Jacques Lemaire is recovered already, but he's still got yellow, so we'll leave him out till he's completely healthy. And continuing to go. And we beat up Minnesota again, 5-1. Held them to 15 shots on net. Woo. Some good defensive play. All right. And Jacques Lemaire has returned. So we're going to take out Savard, get him replaced with Lemaire, and actually, okay, Savard, yeah, I forgot to update some of these pictures, so I'll just quickly do that now. Do we want to send Savard? Yeah, Savard had 4 points in 6 games. Not bad.
Yeah, you could. Maybe you could swap Savard for Catola, or you just send Savard down and go with only one extra forward. But because Lebet can play all 3 positions.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably send Savard back down. He can keep playing in the minors. And development report. Oh, okay, I guess we are December 1st, so we have guys going up, which is good.
Edberg still, good news.
Selmy's only got 7 assists. Not a great start for him. Not bad, though.
He was actually, when he came over from Boston last year, he only had 2 points in 14 games now that I look at it. So he's kind of struggled with us so far. 8 points in 32 career games so far.
All right, Jacques Lemaire is slowly going down, and we have a trade proposal here, which tells us offered 22-year-old Robert Murphy for Bob Murdoch, and no. Murdoch's more valuable than that for us. And we are just, we'll wait a day before we try and adjust to see if we get everyone hating each other yet. We have a World Junior Championship. Is that the first one?
Yeah. Yep.
73.
The only thing on the Harmony list right now is the ongoing Vadnais-Goldsworthy feud.
That's the only thing we have left? All right. Which we can't do anything for. Short of trading. Gord Gund. That's a new owner too, isn't it?
As of a couple of seasons ago, I think.
Was it?
Finley sold him to the Guns.
Okay.
So we have a relatively sane owner now. Although he does want to move them to Cleveland.
Yeah.
And so, arena out in the middle of a farmer's field in Ohio.
Yeah, so Vadnais and Goldsworthy, yeah, we can't intervene because Goldsworthy is our captain. but obviously not too bad otherwise. I think we talked about this once before in the book that we have referenced before. You know, much like the what's is it the 313 Club in New Jersey? 334 Club? Is that it? Ooh, 3-1 lost to Philly. Where there was only just a handful, or not a handful, but a few hundred people who showed up to a game in a snowstorm for New Jersey versus.
Oh, that, yeah. Okay, now I remember what you mean. Yeah.
I can't remember who it was. There was a game for the Cleveland.
Yeah, it was a snowstorm and barely anybody showed up.
Yeah, but
But they still played the game.
Cleveland, they had a trouble getting fans to the game because a herd of sheep blocked the road. I think it was sheep or goats or something. Blocked the road to the arena, so like nobody got to the game. 1970s hockey, baby. All right. 4-1 win over Atlanta. Held Atlanta to 12 shots. Well, our defense is doing their job. Okay, look at that. Even though we beat them 4-1, one of their guys had a 98 defensive game rating. George
Pastute, who is actually a SEAL in real life.
Yeah, like, dang. Wayne Cashman's not playing super well. Not playing a lot.
He's only getting 4 line minutes. Oh, by the way, go to File, Setup Options.
File, Setup Options.
And change percentage of talent from stats, left column halfway down.
Yep.
From 40 to 20. So we changed that in the update. That'll be the new standard for historical. It's having it at 40 is just screwing up the AI a little too much.
Do I have to hit save anywhere?
No, it's just leave it at that, and it won't update right away, but we'll gradually take over.
Okay. Yeah, so if you missed it or not, the second content update, Jeff?
Yes, well, there was a hotfix update in between them, but the second full content update. So we added the big new addition would be the addition of the Western Hockey League, not the Junior League, but the Pro League that was around from the late 40s through the mid 70s.
So Jeff can play all the
while,
Canucks.
It was probably the second best league in hockey. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is where the Canucks the Seals came from.
Yep. For a little while there, it was basically an all-Canadian league, but then by the end of the league's run, I think, were there any Canadian teams left? Don't think so.
Well, some of them Vancouver had transferred to the NHL, so.
Yeah.
Kind of, I would argue. But it had Calgary and Edmonton. And for that matter, I mean, sometimes when teams are wearing like Edmonton wore throwback Flyers jerseys for something, which was based on the WHL team a number of years ago. I can't think of what that was for, though. If it was an outdoor game or...
Don't think it was an outdoor game.
You remember that, though, right? Like they had some sort of...
Vaguely. Try Googling it.
Fandon is still good there. Extra attackers. No. I think we're still doing okay. Okay, I'll give Huron another game here versus Pittsburgh. All right, 4-1 win again over Pittsburgh. We continue to stay on the top of the West, which is good news for us. Lowell McDonald might actually need to come out for a game here soon. He's down to 64%. 6-2 win over Montreal. Nice. Held them to 17 shots. Yeah, our defense is kicking butt. Oh, Serge Savard, 98 defensive game rating. Good job, Serge.
I should also mention that the update made a bunch of changes to the 2D engine, so we won't be getting as many shots out of the defenseman now. That's the balance sort of shifted a little bit back towards the forward because we were playing all of these in 2D mode. Maybe give Labette a game.
Yeah, well, I was taking a note. I was just looking to see.
And Harrison, who we got for Buchanan, is off to a pretty good start.
Yeah, he's a little bit hurt now, but he can keep going. Oh man, now I got Goodbye Yellow Brick Road stuck in my mind.
And we just seem to be dominating Boston whenever we run into them, but we never get to play them in the finals.
Well, that's fun. Actually, I don't know what the right word is. What the Bluesky message I sent out had a second song hidden in it as well, because we couldn't just have one. All right, Lowell McDonald is now healthy. He's at 84%, but we're going to give him the next game off to try and get him all the way up, rather than play him in the back-to-back. So 4-2 win over Montreal, over Ken Dryden. Okay.
Dan Maloney for a star off the third line.
All right. Labette comes out, gets replaced with McDonald. Ooh, Michel Place is out indefinitely with a torn back muscle. That's their backup goalie, though, so not the end of the world.
They still got Tony Esposito as a starter.
Yeah. Oh, Harrison. Okay, Harrison's going to have to come out here, too. And 2-2 tie versus Toronto. Harrison's down to 70 or 27%, so we'll get Labette in for him. Yeah, content update. Yeah, so any more historical leagues, Jeff, you think you can add, or is that kind of tapped out for the moment?
No, there'll be the last content update will be the International League from 84 till the end in 2001 and Canada won in overtime.
Nice. So if you're listening to this on Saturday when the stream archive is up, yeah, we're streaming live right now, Wednesday, February 12th, 2025. And the Four Nations face-off is going on right now. And that is what Jeff is just referring to.
Yeah.
And we continue to beat
just trying to
Minnesota.
Find out who scored here. But yeah, it was like I was saying. The next update, the International League, will be in that. I've got the. I've actually I finished the data part of it late yesterday, I think.
Right.
And Mitch Marner got the goal, the winner. Finished the data part of it, and now I've got some cleanup stuff to do for all the leagues that I've been holding off until I had them all in. So the arenas and colors and sort of the
other fun stuff.
Various cosmetic stuff will also be going in for the 4 new leagues in historical.
Okay, Bill Goldsworthy just got hurt for 2 to 3 months. We are not delaying treatment for him.
Yeah, you are going to have to call somebody up, though, I think.
Yeah, okay, well, Harrison's back, so we can put we're not back, but he's enough to play. So we will put him back in. Goldsworthy is our captain. Playing third line.
So either put Labette on the third line or move...
I'm just wondering if we call up Andre Savard again. He played well once.
Or maybe is there anybody that's... Oh, Eric Vale's already at 2 stars.
Yeah. Well, they're not coming. They're not going to play anyways. So I mean,
well, play a little whenever somebody gets hurt.
Well, Willie Lindstrom's at 1.5.
Oh yeah, that would have been the other option. I think I'll go with Vale.
Well, luckily it's not your choice. I can do what I want. We have a right wing issue. Vale doesn't. I play some right wing. Willie Lindstrom plays a little.
McDonald can play right wing, no, so can Labatt.
I know.
So actually, looking at him, every one of our left wings except Maloney can play. Or I can play right wing.
You know what? I'm going to be Team Chaos, and I'm bringing up Willie Lindstrom.
We had him up for a little bit last year, didn't we? Yeah, well, you got one game last year.
Well, we're going to give him one game to kick us off, since we called him up. Try to rejiggle the entire line so that All right, Jim Harrison.
Schuberg, Nielsen, Hedberg, and now Lindstrom. We're up to 4 Jets.
Well, should I put Lindstrom up on the second line? Is that what we should do? I think you're missing. You're missing. There's 5 Jets on this team, Jeff. Thank you. Well, 6. You didn't count Katola, did you?
Oh yeah, briefly. I didn't count Katola, but he's not on the main roster right now.
Okay. Well, you still missed a 5th one.
That's actually on the roster now?
Yes. You're missing the most obvious one.
Hedberg, Nielsen, Schuberg, Lindstrom. Oh, Serge Savard.
There you go.
I was thinking WHA Jets.
Yeah. They're all Jets, man. Oh, man, look at that. We held Boston to 9 shots on net. That's
not like they're above you or anything.
That is a defensive performance. You will show Serge Savard on the Jets some respect. All right. Rick Dudley gets traded for a first-round draft choice? Oh, jeez, Detroit. What are you doing?
Dudley was decent for a couple of seasons.
I know, but toughest goalie to beat, Gilles Meloche. We finally have somebody in the player poll results.
And yet again, Derek Sanderson, most overrated player in the league, and he's most controversial this year too.
Yeah.
And the Bruins still haven't moved him though.
All right, so Van Ney feud. Oh, there's a big update. All right. Lots of guys still going up. Nice, like it. Ooh, Palmquist has just taken a nosedive.
Yeah, maybe we don't renew that contract. Speaking of which, I don't think I renewed contracts last year, did I? No, there's no, I did. There's the only one.
Dave
Dunn.
And he's not interested, it says so.
Okay. Maybe we bring in some younger guys for D next year. But Palmquist is expiring, so yeah, he's going back to Sweden, I guess.
Keith Magnuson never really turned out for us either, eh?
Yeah, I'm not sure why. He just kind of got buried.
All right. Throw a few guys on the trade block, see if anything comes. Should we crank up a morale or leave it as it is?
I just tried shopping Magnuson out of curiosity and got no offers. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think it's okay as it is.
Well, I left it as it is for now. Okay.
Yeah.
Owner confidence update. Look for players to help. Otherwise, we're doing okay. Team harmony. Oh, we're slowly dropping. We're down to 6 now.
I'm sure that won't be the end of it, though.
I just can't believe. We cannot let the two of them. You sit in that corner. You sit in that corner. We'll be fine. Born Solomon, 2 goals. So he's got 3 on the
Cheever's in LA now.
Yeah, he went in the interleague draft, waiver draft.
Yeah, he actually
one of the drafts.
spent a year in the AHL at one point after he went from the Bruins to the Flyers. I think he got stuck behind Perrant for a while, and now in LA, so he's kind of coming back.
All right, I kind of forgot about this. Oh, good. Lowell McDonald's hurt for 1 to 2 months. Kind of forgot about Wheelie Lindstrom being in. He's had 2 assists in 3 games. Not bad, actually. But then Nick Labette, I guess, is just coming straight in for Lowell McDonald.
Yeah. And you should probably put those 2 on the injured list.
I mean, I don't have to, but I guess I will.
Yeah, just for.
Which means we should call up another forward,
better.
which means we're going to call up Andre Savard. Okay, I just have to... yeah, right, Buffalo. No, that's not what I wanted to check. Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, Lebec comes in on the 4th line. Willie Lindstrom's going to stay on that 3rd line. That's worked out all right so far. Guess we could move Cashman up too. 5-0 loss to St. Louis. Ho! Okay.
Yeah, they're going to be a problem. Particularly since they've got Billy Smith now.
Yeah, wow. They have lost 5 games this year. So they are nipping right on our heels. That's actually a really good team.
And the D that was pretty bad is starting to fill in. Don't have to have a... Well, Korab will turn into a scoring defenseman eventually, but they're pretty good defensively. The defensemen are, and then the forwards are. They've got a bunch of great defensive forwards.
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right. Game for Chicago, and we lose 5-2 to Chicago. Abdemarco is the number 1 star.
It was from Winnipeg, if I remember right.
Believe so.
Or I think born in North Bay, maybe, but I think he played junior in Winnipeg, or actually, no, played born in Cleveland because his dad was playing in the AHL at that point.
Yeah, but he is Winnipeg connections for sure. Jim Johnson is on waivers, but not really.
Nah, not really. Couldn't do anything for us.
Skip Craig.
Great name.
Larry Lund. Yeah, nobody really.
Larry Lund, guy that started the Okanagan hockey schools, which are all over the world now.
Actually, speaking of that, do you see Vegas has started a high school hockey program?
Oh, no.
The Golden Knights have started high school hockey in Vegas.
Like just one school or multiple schools?
Well, it's a league thing, I think.
Oh, okay.
4-2 win over St. Louis. Okay, well, that's better.
They had the backup in?
Pronovo. All right, just taking a quick look here. Willie Lindstrom. Okay, Willie Lindstrom's doing okay. He's only playing 11 minutes tonight on the 3rd line, so... Game versus the Canucks. 7-0 win over the Canucks.
Yeah, Vancouver's pretty terrible in this. Kurt Ridley, who's probably the worst starting goalie the Canucks ever had, is somehow wound up as a goalie again in this one. They did get Dave Schultz, though.
So you're saying he's worse than Dan Kluche?
Oh, yeah. Not even close.
Because Dan Kluche
the only highlight Ridley ever had was beating the Russians once or the Soviets when I think it was, I can't remember if it was Red Army or Moscow Dynamo, when they would come through and do tours in the late 70s. Ridley Ridley was like the 3rd string goalie by that point, but the Canucks threw him in for the exhibition game and they won it.
So how long till that's in FHM, Jeff? We're just gonna have like a challenger awaits, and it's the
I had to
Russian team just.
the there's actually that period of that 1 year in the 90s where the IHL had a couple of Russian teams, but I had to take them out because they didn't play a full schedule, and it didn't really work. There's no way we could make it easily work in the game.
No.
The Russian Penguins, remember them?
Yes. I have nightmares about the Russian invasion thanks to GM Smith in Winnipeg.
All right. Using first round picks on who was it? The defenseman, Nadulanov. I gotta look it up now.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name. All right, Milosh is getting on fire right now, which is great for us. 6-3 win over Atlanta.
Sergei Bout.
Oh, right, yeah.
Although in the next round they got Boris Mironov, so kind of evened out. And they got Habibulin in that draft too.
Habibulin there was some decent Russian guys, but at the same time,
I mean, you draft enough of them, there's going to be a few decent ones, but yeah.
well, I mean, the fact that that's what partly drove Howard Chuck out of the market still drives everyone a little bit crazy. And Jim Watson just got hurt. Bruised spinal cord, 1 to 2 months. No, we're not risking that.
Yeah, just rub a little dirt on it.
All right, so he's out, and we got to bring Murdoch in now.
And, well, Dave Dunn wants to leave, so should we bring up Neely instead?
Oh, we could showcase Dave Dunn. Maybe he eventually gets in a game.
Yeah, he could pump up his value a little bit. The thing with Neely, though, he can also play left wing if you need him.
We'll call up Dave Dunn for now. All right. Again, I think I told this story once. I read about. I'm pretty sure it was Boughton, but like him going into a grocery store in Winnipeg for the first time and was like just like broke down crying because he had never seen so much food before. And they had to have like people show him how to actually grocery shop because that's just not something those guys knew. I mean, again,
yeah, that would have been 92, so it's still sort of believable.
Well, the one thing again, still not a fan of it, but they Smith did bring in one of the Russian coaches to come be an assistant coach for a year.
Yeah, who was that?
I can't think of his name, but like, I mean, that was not a bad way to try and get guys acquainted correctly. Still wasn't a good plan. Jacques Lemaire's down.
That was Billy Letinov, one of the good defensemen from the late 70s, early 80s.
All right, I'm going to give Lemaire just down on the third line, see if we can just not kill him in this game. I think we got to switch our plan here and take Lemaire. Oh, then he gets hurt. Strained triceps, 2 to 3 weeks. No. Okay, would you be opposed? Okay, Lemaire can't seem to handle the grind of playing in first line minutes anymore. I think we need to move Nielsen up.
I'll keep Hedberg and Nielsen together and.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I think.
Or just
move
equal
up, Hedberg up, move Pronovo down. Do we want to move Hall up and Grant down, or do we want to keep Hall on the second line?
I'd keep the units together. Well, check.
Let's see here.
I'm just looking at the chemistry. Yeah, Hall's got good chemistry with Hedberg and Nielsen. So
Grant has 42 points.
Yeah, Hall has better chemistry with those two, so I'd keep them together.
All right. Oh, we'll switch that up and see if that gives some support. This Lemaire's hurt for right now, but that just gives us a little bit more breathing room. Ted Irvine's on the block. And 2-1 win. No, 2-1 loss. We lose with our backup in? Come on, guys.
And the Stars had their backup, and actually their third stringer, because the goalie of their backup is hurt.
Jeff, I have officially declared that I am going to Jets playoff games.
So you mortgaged the house, presumably?
It's not terrible. Okay, I got an offer of 24-year-old Brian Morenz, one-star guy for Dave Dunn.
And he is the, I think it's grandson of Howie Morenz.
You ever get in NHL games?
Yep.
Nope, WHA games.
Oh, WHA only. Okay, I thought he played in...
Had one good year. 50 points, 75 games for the Golden Blades.
Yeah, first couple of WHA years don't really count for much, though. That wasn't great competition.
All right, we're going to reject that trade anyways. Good grief, Charlie Brown. I hope Snoopy is their development coach. Freeze837 says. Well, thanks for coming out. I mean, Charles Schultz is sitting in the stands. Oh, Alf Nielsen down to 67% too. Man. 4-1 loss to St. Louis again.
Are you just playing the first line too much? What's their minutes at?
Maybe we're just getting ground out.
20 minutes.
How much did the first line play? Alf Nielsen played just over 20 minutes. 21 minutes.
I'll add 22. Hedberg only 19, so no, not that bad.
All right. Rangers are offering us 23-year-old Alain Henry for 29-year-old Bjorn Palmquist. I mean...
half-star potential. It's not like... I mean, you can do it if you want, but it's not like we're ever going to use the guy. That thing with the two Canadian logos, we did fix that in the update.
Yeah, so... Well, Jeff, just because you are asked about mortgaging the house. So what do you think the cost for round one for Jets playoff tickets are?
At least $20 a game.
You can go up a little bit.
Not wrong, though, am I?
It's more than that, yes.
I'm going to say $225.
That's high, actually. Now, I should say I'm sitting in the lower bowl. Behind the home net. Behind the away net. First round is $202, I believe.
That's not that bad.
No.
Well,
it's
relatively
not.
speaking.
It's not. What do you think second round is?
They're increasing it round by round?
Of course.
That kind of sucks. I'll go with my guess again, 225.
That's low.
Wow, that much of an increase between rounds. 250?
A little high. 242.
Mm-hmm. What is it if you theoretically make the finals?
Well, we'll get there. What do you think it is for conference finals?
270.
Right on the mark, 276.
And 300 for the finals? 400 for the finals.
$414.
Wow.
And yet, if they get there, I could sell that ticket for $2,000.
True.
For game one.
So,
and I could sell it for a whole lot more for game 7. Not that I
3-2
would sell
win,
that
despite
ticket.
the musical chairs at center.
Well, I don't know what to do here because we're just kind of getting. You know what I think we need to do? Okay, I do have a slight idea here, and maybe it'll help. Okay, Bobby Orr, Low McDonald's getting slightly. Okay, what if we gonna move Labette to center here?
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
But we still have. Okay, Nielsen's at 34%. We got to take him out. We got to call somebody up. Lemaire can't come in yet. We got to call somebody up though.
Dola.
I guess. Though we have to put Katola on waivers, which kind of sucks.
Murray Wilson couldn't play center.
Whatever. We'll risk it with. So we'll take Alf Nielsen out for a game and get Katola in there. But yeah, I think maybe if we.
Katola's exempt. Katola is still exempt.
Okay. Well, is Katola's best thing playmaker? Yeah, he's not really good at anything. Eight's kind of his highest thing. Okay. I'll still play musical chairs here a bit. And 3-3 tie.
Not great considering it's only the Islanders.
Well, considering we're down to like our number 3, 4, 5, 6 centers. Okay, let's see. Katola got hurts, of course. Medium facial cut, so he's 64%. Alf Nielsen's up to 50. Lemaire.
You had a couple of days here, though?
Yeah, I know, but we're just, oh, man. Okay, Lowell McDonald is ready to come back. So let's get him off the injured list. Okay, Nielsen's at 82%. Do I give him one more game off? Let him get to 100?
I think so, yeah.
Do I want to
maybe swap Labette for McDonald and then put Labette in at center for Katola?
Okay, I get you. That's not what I wanted. Labette, McDonald, Katola, with Labette. Can McDonald play center at all? A little bit.
Not as well as Labette can.
No, I'm just wondering for like.
Oh, for the fourth line, yeah.
Yeah. Cashman plays center at all?
No, that didn't seem to be making much of a difference.
No, I just don't know why those guys are getting so badly worn out. Pronovo's at 81% too. Breeze 837 says, is it possible to loan a recently signed prospect from the junior league? I tried to loan recently a draft signed prospect that played in the WHL and he's 18 years old. The option for loaning didn't show for him unless he's ineligible. Is he a foreigner, Breeze? Like, is he a non-Canadian?
Non-Canadian, non-American?
Yeah.
Like that can, if it's, because if the if the junior team has got their foreigner quota filled, that would be the only reason I can think of that you wouldn't be able to send him down as long as he was still 19 or under.
Now, are you talking, just to be, is this a historical game too? Or not a historical? Because historical, you don't have that option.
Yeah.
WHL is non-playable and historical. And so when you sign guys, you just go right to the minors. Okay, Alf Nielsen is back, so we can take Labette out and replace him with Nielsen, who's back at 100%.
And Catola is healthy, but still at 80%.
Oh, we don't need him in the lineup right now. Oh, it's historical in a minor league. In a multiplayer league, then that's the reason why.
Yeah.
You can't lend a guy
Yeah, we're
back.
not. Yeah, it's not enabled yet. It's a little more complicated to do that the way historical is set up.
6-0 win in Buffalo. Yeah. It's just there to sit. Well, it's a non-playable league. Yeah. So
It doesn't matter if it's playable or not.
Yeah. But it's not an actual league. Okay, Jacques Lemaire is getting much ready to play, but we'll leave him till he is 100% healthy. And 4-1 win over Boston. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just one of the limits with the game as it is. You remember Pittsburgh? Let's give Huron a game because he hasn't played in a little while. As we continue to sim. 4-3 win over Pittsburgh. All right.
Nice game for Savard. 3 points. How's he doing?
Andre Savard?
Yeah.
So he has 16 points in 15 games.
Okay, pretty good for a rookie.
He really does not want to go back down to the minors.
You've been given a lot of first line time, too.
Harrison snuck up the first line a few times. (5-2) loss to Minnesota. Tony stones us.
Yeah, we've actually forgot a few decent teams in this division now. It's not like the first few years.
Man, we give up an empty net goal, and then they still score with 3 seconds left.
It's a little embarrassing.
Wow.
Supposed to lay off after that point, guys.
Yeah, that's just being mean. Bad game for Salming. 40 defensive game rating. Serge Savard, 99 defensive game rating.
So.
Savard's just doing everything he can.
9 blocked shots. That's where that came from. Wow.
All right. Just another terrible trade offer. Okay. Not unsurprising. And let's see if we can do any better versus Chicago. And our old goalie, 4-1 loss to Doug Favell. But I kind of forgot, but Jacques Lemaire is ready, so we can take Andre Savard out, I guess.
Yep. And Catola can go back down.
And instead, we bring in Lemaire. We're sending Catola back down. Well, do we want to try putting Savard on the fourth line?
Instead of McDonald or Cashman?
Yeah.
Try it.
Cashman's got 15 points in 59 games.
Or you could sit out Lindstrom and put Cashman on the third line.
That was Lindstrom doing. He's got 12 points in 25 games. That's not bad.
Not great. And Cashman's a little better than him. I would take him out and just sit him for a while.
Okay, we'll put Savard in. We'll see how it goes. watch Savard for a couple games. Okay, so just to be clear, Savard had how many points was it? I said.
Do you want to set up the line so he's not? You got him on right fourth, third line right wing now.
I know he's going to learn how to play right wing.
I would do that. That's not going to help with your center situation now if he's playing in that spot.
Fine, we'll move Harrison over then. Jesus. Or what, you want Harrison on
Same
the fourth
thing
line?
though. Have one of them on the fourth line and Cashman in the or McDonald in the third line right wing spot.
All right. Move Harrison down then. 8-3 win over the Rangers. Denny Hall has 4 points.
John Garrett can go for the Rangers.
You'd be commentating on that a lot then. Okay, sorry. Savard had 17 points. Is that... No. And Jimmy Watson's back. Which means we can send... No, we'll just quickly shop Dave Dunn here. Oh, we got some offers. Nobody's... We can bring in Lunan.
Annie?
Huh.
He's getting a little old, but he lasted until like 78, I think.
Should I look for a draft pick?
Right, yeah.
All right, so we had Dave Dunn. We'll shop him. Only picks. And we get offered a bunch of 7th round picks.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than nothing, but you're not really going to get anybody with that. Get Barclay Plager back.
We'll send him to Vancouver. Take Vancouver's 7th round.
Or the 7th, okay.
Yeah.
That's where he wound up, so.
Murdoch comes out.
Shore up their terrible defense a little bit.
And we'll bring Watson back in. And we continue. Giga Speed says, good evening. Hope you are enjoying the stream. Well, it's been going okay other than everybody getting injured.
You kind of said at the start that's how you planned on ruining the team. Is
Yeah. We have a new owner request. Acquire some chemistry.
With who?
Well, we'll find out here
Check
in a minute.
the job security screen.
Line chemistry with Jean Pronovo. Okay. So who does Pronovo have?
Charlie Burns, his brother, who's retired now, or both of his brothers, I think, are retired. Your only option here might be Charlie Burns. No, he's retired. Wait, that shouldn't...
We literally have everybody on our team.
I think...
Retired, guys.
Yeah, that's looking like a bug. I think it's including the retired guys when they shouldn't be on there. So it's not clearing them properly from the chemistry list. Yeah, we'll have to take a look at that. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Ron Buchanan.
Oh, I thought we had Ron Buchanan.
You traded away. No, you traded him to St. Louis for Harrison, so see if they'll take him back. Offer the trade straight up.
They need a left defense. I doubt they're going to take it straight back. Who was it again? Sorry. Harrison?
Jim Harrison, yeah.
I think they will probably accept that offer. Oh, man. I assume you guys watch Canada Swedes. Giga Speed says, I watched some of it, but we had to get back. And yes, they have accepted that offer.
Okay, so it was just a temporary loan thing. Yeah, it was a nice first goal Canada got. That was a beautiful pass by Crosby.
So we want to do that trade?
Sure. Make the owner happy.
Okay, hold on before we do that.
That'd be a little confusing for Harrison and Buchanan, but
Harrison,
what?
we're going to replace him with Labette. We will complete that trade and have our owner goal completed. I guess he really wanted to run Buchanan back, so he's super happy. All right, so we can put
Yeah,
run
so just the look on McKinnon's face after getting that pass. Like, how'd you know I was there?
So Labette can come out and we can replace him with Ron Buchanan, who also needs a number. We'll give him number 17, sure. I guess that gives us a little more center depth. I mean, they're pretty much interchangeable, but
Yeah.
okay.
And Buchanan does have, I mean, for the reason that the owner had brought him in, he does have chemistry with a bunch of our guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, no random Swiss guy. Don't think we're doing that.
Sid was probably the best player on the ice. Give him amazing line mates and intelligence. Hockey sense stands out even more. Well, I said I know when I played hockey, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I feel like I always had good hockey intelligence, which drove my coach crazy because I could make no look passes onto my teammates' sticks, which was fine for me. But then my teammates tried to do the same thing, and they always gave the puck away. So my coach goes, "Well, you got to stop doing that." What, making good passes?
No,
Well, everyone's trying to do
no,
what
they
you
got
do.
to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to copy you. I'm like, well, it's not my fault that they can't do it. All right, there we go. Get a win
No.
in St. Louis.
Yep, off to a good start for the second Buchanan era.
And Alf Nielsen immediately gets hurt. So, luckily, just a little bit. Bruised shin. But we're into March, which means trade deadline's coming up right away.
1 week.
Selman continues to improve. Savard's going. Okay, Savard has done absolutely nothing on the third line so far. 19 games, he still had 17 points. That's a big up for Lars Gunnar Lundberg.
And what are the Rangers proposing?
Milosh is named goalie of the month. Rangers are proposing Brian Bowles for Keith Magnuson. I mean,
It's half starting. Not really any point in doing it. Hang on to Magnuson. Maybe you put him in as a throw-in at the deadline. It'd be worth a little more for that, like that.
all right. No, don't complete trade. Yeah, 1 month. We'll get right to the trade deadline, see if there's anything important we can do there. Owner confidence update. It looks like we can win it all. If we have to play St. Louis, we're screwed, but you're saying there's a chance.
And we swept them last year.
And then they got a great goalie.
Sure.
5-3 win over Montreal. Yes, we swept them. Then they got the one thing that they really needed.
Ashman, the third for a star with that third line time.
All right. I don't even know how to say that name, so I'm just going to leave that for you.
Knut Fjoldsgaard.
Okay.
But no.
But yes.
Let's. Oh, that's not a trade offer. The Rangers
No, I was seeing,
on
yeah.
Islanders.
Well, Kachuk is trade block. Nothing amazing. All right.
Not really seeing anything
Perron
great
again.
here.
I don't really know what we need.
If you look at the
3
pop-up, it says we're strong everywhere.
Well, other than goal scoring, maybe. Maybe we need another really good goal scorer. Should we try and get Bobby Hall?
I think even at that point, it's still a little bit out of reach for us. He's only 4.5 stars now instead of 5, and he's 34, but still.
Yeah. But I mean, that's basically the only thing we need is like another good goal scorer.
Yeah.
If we could get a goal scorer for our third line, so we'd have a little more balanced attack, that would be ideal. So who's somebody who kind of fits that mold for us? Can we find somebody who fits that mold for us? Take Hedberg off being one of the penalty. Oh, 7-0 win over Chicago. My goodness.
See, you don't need Bobby Hull.
7 shots on net. That's all we allowed them. 7 shots on net. Okay, trade deadline is here. We got one offer. Offer is Jurgen Britskuch for Bjorn Palmquist. So we get 6 years younger.
Okay, maybe. I don't think we're ever going to use either one of those guys. But
Let's complete that trade. All right.
do need a few more right wings on the farm.
All right. Let's take a look here. Transactions. All right. Upcoming free agents. Anybody really sticking out? Well, Rod Gilbert would not be a. Guy Charon wouldn't be bad.
Gilbert's getting older, though. He was, I think, retired in 77.
Yeah, but when he's gone this year.
Mark Tardif, who had some big WHA seasons. But I don't really see any huge upgrades on Danny Grant.
Well, I'm not even necessarily Danny Grant. Like, we could be looking for like a Maloney Cashman type move. Like, those are the guys we're replacing, not necessarily Grant replacement. We need a third guy to go with Andre Savard.
Maybe Tardif. Something like Cashman for Tardif.
Where did he go? Right there. So just looking here. Yeah, he played for the Nordiques. That wouldn't be terrible. You're suggesting Cashman to go to the Bruins?
Flyers, but yeah. I don't know, Bruins. How do you end up in the Bruins? Oh, he was in the Flyers in this game. Oh, yeah, he was traded this season.
Got the rights to anyone who we really don't care about? For the rights to someone. They're like, no.
Try Nistico's rights.
Nestico. Not enough. Okay, what if I add Grieg in there as well? Alright, and I offer... Still not enough. Okay, what about a 5th round pick? I'll do it for a 5th round pick. So Cashman, rights to 2 guys, and a 5th and a 7th round pick for Mark Tardif.
Yep. That'll do.
Alright, there we go. So Tardif comes over. We can slip him into the lineup immediately. Have to move Maloney over to right wing.
Or move Maloney down to the 4th line, put McDonald on the right wing.
All right. Tardif is going to sneak on for some penalty kill. I don't really see him getting on the power play at all.
You might want to use Labette for the penalty kill. I don't think Tardif's that good defensively.
We don't have Labette in the lineup, so that doesn't work.
Oh, I thought he was in. Okay, yeah, never mind.
What I am looking, though, is we should have... Ulf Nielsen's not playing any power play time. Oh, no, he's on the point. Never mind. We could move Savard into the middle.
Yeah, Savard on the 2nd power play line, I think, instead of Buchanan.
And why don't we put Tardif in there, too? There we go.
But swap him with Hull, because Hull can play right wing.
All right. Want to do anything else, or does that look good?
No, that's good, I think.
I think that just gives us a little bit more scoring punch. I guess the only thing, do we want to look for a defenseman really quick? Because we don't have a lot of depth if we run into some injuries.
Yeah, just check if there's like a... Maybe we do have Neely, but maybe a 1.5, 2-star guy that we can get for a draft pick.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just somebody low.
Not seeing a lot.
Oh, no. There is not a lot. Nobody on the trade block.
It's
our guys. Yeah.
Yeah, they're best. The best guys on there are the one our own. Angus and Murdoch. Okay, I guess we go with this then.
If we look at, okay, upcoming free agents, is there any elderly? Okay, how about, yeah, J.C. Tremblay?
He's actually having a pretty good year as well. He might be pumped up a bit.
Okay, angry old Ted Harris is stuck in the minors. We could probably trade for him for next to nothing.
Didn't we do that once before and wound up sticking him in the minors? I'm not thrilled.
What, with Ted Harris?
Yeah.
We had him once? Oh,
Yep.
we did. Yep, that's right. And we traded him. Yeah, okay.
Got him on waivers, I think, and then I got him from the Canucks for Gary Simmons and barely used him.
Well, he's the perfect guy to come
And traded
back
him for
and
somebody that's no longer with us.
Yeah. I was just looking by old guys who... Okay.
Larry Hillman, another former Jet.
No, actually a lot of old defensemen left right now. Carl Brewer, if we could sneak him away.
He was just traded. I don't think they're going to trade him again.
Yeah. Pat Stapleton wouldn't be bad, but he's had a pretty productive season there, so...
Yeah. Arnie Brown.
Assistant captain.
Arnie Brown
Yeah.
might be a little cheaper to get than Harris.
He's had 19 points. He's been playing pretty regularly.
Oh, yeah, and Harris is in the minors, so no, I think Harris might be cheaper.
Okay, I offered them the rights to Kevin Smith, and they said yes.
That's like a 10-year age difference, so
Yeah.
good enough. Yeah,
So yes, we're good with that trade. We'll
sure.
bring old man Ted Harris back for another round. That's what we are just constantly doing. And we'll just take a quick look at waivers here. I mean, they were getting picked up Tom Reed on waivers, I guess. Still could.
Actually, maybe wait until tomorrow for the waivers, or maybe a few more player moves.
All right. Well, so
But no point in getting Reed once we already got Harris.
we got to send somebody down though. So Willie Lindstrom's going back down. Oh wait, our half-star guy can go down.
Oh yeah, he was.
Didn't realize he was there. We'll send Willie Lindstrom down, and now we're down to 22 spots.
Oh,
So
really?
and Ted Harris is, well, he's only shown up as 1-star now that he's here.
Yeah, he's just there. Extreme emergencies.
Yeah.
We get like 2 defensemen hurt. He's going to play. Other than that, he's watching from the press box.
Now, do you okay if we go to the next game, or what? You okay with that?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. We'll see if, all right, we'll only send to the next day. Okay, I'm just curious here if I look at team or job security. Okay, we lost Cashman, but we got +3 for acquiring Mark Tardif, and we got +2 for bringing Ted Harris back for nothing. So I would actually say that's not bad. Nobody's on waivers today.
And after playing this Boston game, take a quick look at the WHA. I'm just curious what's going on over there this season.
All right. Well, Ottawa was still kicking butt last we looked.
They're Toronto now.
Oh, Toronto, sorry, yes. 4-0 win over Boston. Tardif gets the first goal. All right.
Off to a good start. Second star.
Andre Savard suddenly has a goal and 2 assists as soon as we get him somebody to play with. Or maybe a little more power play time, and suddenly things are starting to look up. All right, WHA, Jeff wants to know. Minnesota Fighting Saints are leading the West. Toronto Toros are leading the East.
And George Ferguson, real life Leaf, is playing for Toronto, but the other one, this one. Mike Rogers, good WHA player. See him, another Terry Simpson, Claude Saint-Sever. Yeah, if you mix the WHAers and NHLers, how are your Jets looking? Ooh, not good.
Not particularly great. But it's not the worst team I've ever seen.
Yeah, they got Bob Bourne coming up, Doug Risebrough too.
Probably still beat the first season of the real NHL Jets.
Yeah, Connor.
All right.
But you've kind of deprived them of the future because you signed Hedberg and Nielsen and they'll never get them now.
Yeah, exactly. Such as we live in this alternate timeline we are playing.
Run up to the next game for Detroit and then Brandy, send me the save.
All right. So with that then, thank you very much for tuning into another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Franchise Hockey Manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. All of our streams are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments. OOTP developments as well, with stream archives going live Saturdays at about 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/franchise hockey manager. We're on Bluesky as at franchisehockey.bsk.social. You can find us on Threads, Instagram, and of course, you can come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, where you can come talk about Franchise Hockey Manager, the recently announced Out of the Park Baseball 26, or of course 25, Perfect Team Go, or anything else you want to talk about. Jeff, did I miss anything?
No, not too much. As we said, the new update is out. If you haven't got that yet, you can pick it up. And the last update will be the post-trading deadline one, so that will be at least another month or so, a little bit more than that actually probably. But we'll have the final post-trading deadline rosters, and it'll have the new playable IHL, at least the from 1984 on. You get to play as all the teams, great teams from the 90s, the Orlando Solar Bears, the
Minnesota
Detroit
Moose.
Vipers. Yeah, the Minnesota Moose, one season of them before they moved to Manitoba.
Okay, now here's the real question, since you brought up the Detroit Vipers. Does that mean I can load up and have Gordie Howe playing in one of my games?
If you start, because he's going to have that game in his history, if you start them in the right year, whichever one it was, I can't remember, but he should be on their roster.
I want to say 98 off the top of my head.
So 65-year-old or 60, whatever it was, Gordie Howe will be in the lineup that year.
Awesome.
You probably don't want to lose him a whole lot, but he'll be there.
Awesome. All right, with that, thank you very much, and we will see you all again next week.